Mr. Yeoman, in each of your cases, I have here on the computer documents that the state's marked as Exhibit Number 1. And again, did you go over these with Mr. Rojas? And do you fully understand them? And do you understand that if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And so it looks like the agreement is for a cap of 8 years in the in the aggravated assault case, which is 19-32846, and then up to 2 years, which is the max on that state jail felony, and for whatever I do, for those to run concurrently or together at the same time. Is that your understanding? State tenders number 1 in each case.
No objection.
It's admitted in each case. Is there any evidence that Mr. Yeoman is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true in each case to counts 1, 2, 4, and 5 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probations, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to reset your case for a sentencing hearing, and then I'll get an updated pre-sentence report done. Mr. Nichols, does the state intend to put on any evidence with regard to the firearm possession or the other allegations, or just sentencing?
I will have probation speak to some of the not-true entries, but those new cases, nothing to be on yet, so
Okay.
I won't be presenting any evidence on those.
Okay. All right, then, anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Mr. Rojas, and he will present it to me on your behalf when we come back. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Mr. Yeoman has asked me to request the court for a PSI bond, even if you include a bank loan.
No, you're on a straight probation in the second case. You were on probation for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Apparently you violated and got another state jail felony burglary of a building, and I gave you an opportunity to remain on probation on the first case. I gave you a probation on the second case, and now you have admitted to supplying residents with K2 at the Cheyenne Center and committing the offensive possession of a controlled substance. I'm not going to set any bond. I don't think that is appropriate in either of these cases. You can go back with the bailiff. Jalen Hendricks, Mr. Rojas. Good morning. Are you Jalen Hendricks?
Good morning.
And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
You will, Your Honor.
Mr. Hendricks, in cause number 232323, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from November 11th of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? And then in cause number 25, DCCR 0574, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from April 18th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And again, are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? In each of these cases, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Okay, I have to ask everyone. It looks here like the agreements that you've reached with the district attorney are for, in each of your cases, 10-year terms in prison, but that those would be probated. You'd be on probation for 10 years. You would be ordered to pay a $500 fine in each of your cases and serve 30 days in the jail up front with credit. For time served. Is that your understanding? State tenders number 1 in each case.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Hendricks is not competent?
No.
All right, I'm going to find, Mr. Hendricks, that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your pleas. Find sufficient evidence in each case to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your cases so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That will give me more information about you and your cases, and then we will come back at a later date for sentencing. Based on the nature of the fact that these are two of the same that happened while he was out on bond for another, I'm not going to adjust the bond. Any time that he sits will go towards that upfront time. You can go back with the bailiff. Mr. Samuel and Cody Dent. Oh, okay.
I'm sending it to you.
Okay. Can I get both of the MTRPs? Kim, would you print the MTRPs on each case for me? Or to start on one and I'll get the other. It's just... I haven't started doing any yet. I'll do 41052.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me just a second. Get this pulled up. Alright, sir, are you Cody Dent?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment and the motions?
He does, Your Honor.
Okay, so the new cases get dismissed.
That's right.
So we're just going on the 2 MTRPs.
Yes, Your Honor.
His signature, Mr. Dent's signature's missing on one of it.
Like, you didn't find it? Hold on, I'll do it. I printed one already. All right, it's coming. I printed it. Mr. Dent, in cause number 22-41052, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation February 15th of 2023 for the state jail felony offense of theft of property, and that was a 2-year term in the state jail prison that was probated for 5 years. Is that correct? And then in cause number 13-17772, I also have a motion to revoke your, well, in this one I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation December 14th of 2015 for obstruction or retaliation, a 3rd-degree felony, and that was a 5-year deferred probation that's obviously been extended. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.